Okay, I'm glad I got this comment because this is a very huge misconception. I've even heard a story about someone just putting money into the Roth IRA account and just letting it sit there without them investing into anything. You might as well just keep it in a savings account if you're doing that. A Roth IRA is just a type of account. So with an individual brokerage account, you would be taxed on the money that you make once you sell the asset or the stock or whatever you're holding, ETF, whatever. In a Roth IRA, you will not have to pay taxes on any of the money that you make because you're putting in the money after you pay your taxes. So once the investments, the stocks, whatever you're invested into that Roth grows and you sell that asset, you will not have to pay any taxes on it. But the only catch is you have to keep the money in the account until you are 59 and a half years old. So let me reiterate so you can understand. You put money into the Roth IRA. So for example, let's say you open up an account with Fidelity, right? You open up a Roth IRA with Fidelity. You could do the same thing with Vanguard, Charles Schwab, whatever. So let's just use Fidelity as an example. So you go to fidelity.com or open up the app. You create your account. They're going to ask you what type of an account you want to open up. They're going to ask you either individual brokerage, Roth, solo 401k, whatever. There's a whole bunch of things that you could choose from. You're going to choose the Roth IRA. They're going to ask you your risk tolerance, whatever, a bunch of questions. Once your account is made, you now have a Roth IRA opened. Then you need to connect your bank account. So then you're transferring money from your bank account into the Roth IRA. Once you do that, you're still not invested into anything. The money is just sitting in the account. From that point, you need to search what stocks you want to buy. So I would recommend ETFs. Search VOO, VTI. ETFs are basically a portfolio of stocks in one that you don't have to manage. It just tracks the S&P 500. So search up the top S&P 500 ETFs to invest in. Choose one that suits you best. They're all basically the same thing. And then once you buy that, then you are invested in the markets. So just to clarify one more time so there's zero confusion. You create an account, choose Roth IRA. They're going to ask you a bunch of questions. You put money into the Roth IRA account. And from that point, you have to go into the app. Use the money that you put into the app to buy stocks. I hope that makes sense. If not, I will make another video clarifying or just a step-by-step tutorial.